All right, what up, people? Welcome back to Dexter. This is season 1, episode 5, and I am ultra excited to get back into this. The last episode was awesome, and I watched it about a week ago, so I've been watching a little bit of Prison Break since then, but I'm ready to get back into Dexter. And that last episode was the best episode of Dexter in quite some time, probably since, I don't know. That was a really fun episode. I feel like the cameos, there's a bit too much celebrity presence with the cameos, where it's honestly a touch off-putting for me, but I do love all those actors, so at the same time I was kind of like, this is awesome. But yeah, I mean, the episode overall, just the story of it was incredible. My favorite scenes so far, easily my favorite scenes so far, have been the ones with Angel. Like, Angel, the tension in the scenes with Angel, because you know he knows, and Dexter knows he knows, Harrison knows he knows. It's just a thing of, like, he has to get proof. But they're talking in circles when they know the truth. And Angel was being forthright there in that last scene with Harrison, where he's like, this is a dark path you're going down. Like, I really like that scene of Angel trying to really connect with Harrison and be nice to him. And, you know, I do think that this is just going to be an incredible season from here on out. I'm really looking forward to it. You guys have been awesome with the support, so really appreciate that. You can get access to the next bunch of episodes, well, the remainder of the season, over on the Patreon page if you want to, or you can sign up as a free member after you watch this one and get early access to the next episode right now. We're going to jump into season 1, episode 5. It's called Murder Horny. Kind of a name is that for a title? I really don't know. Maybe it's to do with Dexter and Mia. Mia did get left in the shower by herself in the last episode, which is crazy, leaving Jessica Jones in the shower alone, you know, when you have the option to join her. But Dexter had duty called for Dexter, you know, he had to kill Neil Patrick Harris. But yeah, that's why it's distracting. I keep thinking of their other characters rather than I'm like, oh, he killed Barney. Rather than because their roles in other shows and movies are so seminal, like Barney from How I Met Your Mother, Cam from Modern Family. You know, it's seminal stuff. But anyway, let's jump in to season 1, episode 5. And please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing much more reactions and different shows here in the future. I'm trying a new thing with the recording setup here as well, so we'll see if it works out. Hopefully it does. Harrison was about to turn himself in, and Dexter touches him on the shoulder.
Harrison, don't. Dad?
Yeah, that's gotta be pretty crazy.
How the fuck are you here? How did you find me? I promise I'll answer all your questions, just not here.
Yep. Damn. They're reunited. Okay, so someone was telling me this is spoilers, so I'm not gonna look. I don't like that they do that thing at the start where they show scenes in the future. It doesn't really spoil anything because you don't have context for any of the scenes, I guess. But at the same time, if you really looked out for it, you could probably, like, if you really piece together those scenes, you could look into it and figure out what's gonna happen. I never really pay much attention to them because I don't want that to happen. But yeah, it's weird that they do that, to be honest. But let's continue. Dexter and Harrison together again. First time since the end of New Blood, when Harrison shot him.
You stalking me?
Yep.
No, I care about you. I moved here to watch over you.
How the fuck are you alive?
The Watcher in the Night.
The ice-cold weather slowed my heart rate and I didn't bleed out.
You're like a goddamn horror movie villain. The fucking guy with the hockey mask. You think they're dead and then...
They're back.
There certainly are some similarities.
It's true. I mean, are they just gonna throw it under the rug that Dexter kills Logan? Because that's why Harrison really shot Dexter in the first place. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have a tough time explaining that away.
Why aren't you in jail?
Yeah, facts.
Chief Bishop cleared me of all charges.
How, right?
I was unarmed. Even she determined it was self-defense.
You have no idea what that day in the woods did to me.
Even she claims it was self-defense. Like, how? Dude, this pisses me off so bad. I get that they were put in a corner and they have to play their way out of it, but this makes it seem like Logan was some bad dude. He even fucking wasn't.
I made you shoot me. I told you to take the safety off. I even pointed at my heart. I shouldn't have done that to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit's been stuck in my head.
That's exactly right. You know, it's not... He shouldn't have done it to Harrison. Dexter wanted to die, right? He kind of wanted to die, or he thought that he deserve to die. But yeah, making your own son do it, it's pretty morbid.
I know about Ryan Foster.
Yep.
That's how I tracked you down. The body chopped up into 9 parts. Just how I taught you.
But it's also the Bay Harbor Butcher's MO, and that's why Angel's here.
When I was in college, there was this frat guy, a lot like Ryan. He tried to assault your Aunt Deb.
Dexter beat the shit out of him.
And if she hadn't stopped me, I would have done the same thing you did. I was just like you when I was your age.
Yeah, similar.
I thought about killing all the time, too. It wasn't until my first kill, I was 20 years old, that I felt that release.
It's cool that they're using shots from Original Sin. You know, we did see flashbacks in the original Dexter seasons as well, but they were just obviously flashbacks because they didn't have Original Sin to play off then.
Release. I'm in hell. I see his face everywhere. I can't carry this guilt, and that's why I went to turn myself in.
Yeah, he's not exactly like you, huh?
Maybe we're not as alike as I thought.
Yeah.
Tried to nurture something in me that wasn't. If you weren't you, I never would have killed Ryan.
Ooh.
There's more to who you are than your worst moment.
Is that what you told yourself when Mom was murdered?
Ooh. Ooh.
How about Aunt Deb, Captain LaGuerta?
LaGuerta, what are you talking about?
Oh, shit.
You're not the only one who tracked me down.
Looks like I'm officially Batista's white whale.
He even implied that you trained me.
And what did you say?
I told him nothing.
See, this is why I love this dynamic so much. The dynamic with Angel is so good. It's so awesome. The scenes are so great. But what has me really upset is that at the end of this, I just don't see, if there's going to be a season 2 of this show, I just don't see Angel making it through. You know, if this was going to be like the finale season of Dexter, I could see Angel being the one who would take Dexter down, or maybe even like help, you know, take Dexter down in a way. But I just don't see that happening, man. And I just really, really, really hope that Angel somehow finds a way to go home rather than getting caught up and killed.
Batista doesn't have anything. I talked to him like a week ago in Iron Lake.
He let me think you were dead.
Yep, that was smart.
Batista was just trying to manipulate you.
That doesn't mean everything he said was a lie.
Facts. Not much he said was a lie, really.
Here, let me take that. Let me carry it for you.
Carry the burden.
So you want to grab a bite?
What? No. What makes you think I even want you in my life? I gotta go.
Harrison, wait!
It's gonna take more than just a conversation, Dex.
It's gonna take some time. Maybe not as much time as it did at the start of New Blood, but it's definitely gonna take some time, you know? They've been at odds pretty much their entire lives since he left, you know? So it's like, there's gonna be conflict. It just is what it is. Blessings is gonna give him some advice, isn't he?
I paid off the mortgage of my foster family's home after I made my first $1 million. Since then, I've paid off the mortgage of every family who's ever adopted a child from that home.
Aw.
We really have to talk about this in the interview.
I prefer to keep that off the record if that's okay.
Most people who've done what you do want to advertise it.
He's not doing it for the cameras, okay? He's doing it for the love of the foster system in the home there, okay? NYPD are calling him. Has Dexter changed his mind about turning himself in, though?
Called at 9:03 a.m. You did not leave a voicemail.
I changed my mind.
I feel that this conversation is more effective in person. Come by my office.
Shit.
It's really not a good time. I'm actually pretty busy.
I can come to you. Remind me, your boss does not know that you live at the hotel.
Fuck, she's manipulating him now.
I can stop by the precinct this afternoon.
Fuck, dude. That's crazy. She's closing in on him, man.
I don't have any real friends.
You built this cage, Dexter.
There is a woman with whom I have a lot in common.
He's gonna go see Mia.
She's not bad looking either.
That's for sure. Not half bad.
I didn't think I'd hear from you.
I know. I'm sorry I left so suddenly the other day.
They're doing Swan Lake at Lincoln Center. You want to go?
What else you got?
All right, bowling. Oh, God. Of course he's taking her bowling, dude.
So close, yet so tragically far.
Or not.
He's lost it.
Did you forget that the 7-10 split is the hardest shot in bowling?
Not for Dexter.
But it was worth it because now the only way you can beat me is if you bowl a strike.
She's gonna get a strike. There's no doubt in my mind.
In my defense, I'm rusty, and my shoulder's been bothering me.
Dude, I'm wondering if Mia's gonna get suspicious that Dexter killed the other guy at some point. You know, because when he left, that's the night he died. If they figure out the night he died, to be honest, they probably won't figure out he died, right? Because he was only in town for a little bit. But maybe the fact that he doesn't get that next tattoo could trigger them to be suspicious. I'm guessing it's going to play a part somehow. He can't just like knock off all of these people off the list and then nobody notices, right?
I figured since you were from here that you would at least have family in New York.
Just a son who hates me and a dead dad who lives in my subconscious.
As much as I'd like to be in my family's life, I don't know that it's possible.
I nearly forget that they still think he's red. You know, they still think he's just this red guy.
I don't have a relationship with my sister or my mother.
Because of what happened.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that makes sense. But you did save your sister, so.
It sucks when you can't be honest about who you are with the people you're closest to, because you know that they would turn their back on you.
It's hard to find someone who sees the world the way we do.
This is Dexter's love fucking triangle every single time. Lila was first. Finally, I found someone who understands me. She's psychotic. Who was next? Lumen. Finally, I have someone who understands me. She leaves. Hannah. Finally, I have someone who understands me. Pretend to be dead and abandon her until she dies of cancer. And here's the fourth one, who finally understands you.
Is that the appeal of Prater's group for you?
Those guys are fine, except Lowell. He's a dick.
And he's dead.
But I have never spent time with any of them outside of Prater's dinners.
He's like, oh.
Shauna just looked so upset by what happened with Ryan. I wanted to apologize. That's why I called.
Yeah, right.
To get her number.
Your boss would not help?
Didn't ask.
I wish I said or did something that night. Maybe Shauna wouldn't have ended up in Ryan's room, you know? I felt so guilty.
That is an interesting word choice. According to the Iron Lake Gazette, your behavior was downright heroic.
Shit.
That's why I want to talk to Shauna. I wasn't a hero. I let her down.
Okay.
I let myself down.
We should discuss your time in Iron Lake.
Okay.
Could you just give me your phone number?
We do not give out victims' personal information, especially not to a potential suspect.
Okay. Potential suspect.
I'm still a suspect?
Yes.
Am I allowed to leave?
You are not
Okay.
under arrest yet.
Yet is crazy. She's putting him under some heat, and I think that is smart. You can tell that he's very nervous right now. So if it was gonna be a thing of him cracking, which to be honest, he already almost has, because he almost went to turn himself in. Now's the time to turn the heat up on him, you know? So I think she's doing a good job. Makes sense what she's doing, right? Because yeah, it is this suspicious thing that he just comes in randomly.
So this is your gala's 10th year. Any celebrities coming?
Of course. But the true guests of honor will be the wounded officers.
Wow, so nice.
A philanthropist, self-made billionaire, orphan.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Leon Prater, who are you?
It's crazy to just outright call him an orphan like that in an interview, dude. I know he is, but still.
Guess this is goodbye.
Or I heard about this new wine bar. You want to check it out tonight?
Yeah, I'd love that.
I'll text you the address.
Okay, is he not going to show up again because of some dark passenger business? And then she's going to be really upset.
Have you ever considered a menage a trois on the job?
On the job.
Oh my God, Red, I'm talking about collaborating on a kill. Think about it.
Oh. Well, good thing she only kills bad people, so maybe it could work out, potentially, you know? She only kills, like, sexual predators, so not really part of Dexter's code, per se, but I don't know.
You're thinking about Mia's proposal. Lady Vengeance and the Bay Harbor Butcher. Kind of
Kind
has
of
a
fire,
nice ring
though.
to it.
It does.
Seems like the perfect match.
You're fucking with me, aren't you?
When did teaming up with another killer ever work for you? Miguel Prado? Lumen?
They weren't killers.
It kind of worked out with Lumen, too, you know? I feel like, in a way, apart from the fact that Deb almost got them. I mean, you know, Lumen left, but other than that, I feel like he did help Lumen a lot, and I feel like Lumen helped him in a way quite a bit, too. So I don't think that was all bad. And with Miguel Prado, definitely not as good, but I think Miguel Prado was just a little bit too crazy.
And there's got to be something wrong with her if she wants to kill with a sicko who saws rideshare drivers' heads off.
Yeah, true.
Stop acting like you're on my side. Maybe she's on my side.
You think she knows that he's not actually red, maybe? In a way? I don't know.
Are you hurt?
No, I am okay.
Let's get you inside. Come on.
Poor Prudence.
Are you dizzy? Is your vision blurry?
No.
Did you black out? We need to take you to the hospital. Would you mind bringing my car around?
Sure.
You're making too big a fuss.
Yeah, it's kind of like you. It's one of those things, you know, if an old person falls, you do want to just be extra safe about it, you know? Because they're fragile.
If she just let the doctors do their job.
If you want to help, you come put the groceries away and make me some tea.
She wants some tea, man. Get her some tea.
Talk some sense into her.
You're lucky to have each other.
But it does not change God's plan. Blessing needs to make his peace with that.
God's plan is for you to not take your medication or what? I don't understand. I'm guessing she just feels like if it's not helping her immediately, you know, she's feeling nauseous from it. It's like, why bother? At 84 years old, you know?
I have seen the war. I have looked in the face of good and evil.
Right now, you're looking into the eyes of both.
True.
You don't want to die alone.
Exactly.
Fair. And Dexter's thinking about that right now. Who's this? Her mother? Who's dying alone, maybe?
Mom, how are you?
Been better.
You know that student I told you about?
Tanisha?
She finally read a book in front of the whole class.
Is she pretending to be a teacher? Because I don't think she actually is a teacher, right?
Right now, they're clean, unused, but they suggest promise.
There's one. Doesn't fit.
Sorry, lol, some things just don't fit. But what I really need is a home for my new friends.
Come on, too simple.
Not an inch of free space.
That was never going to be the case, huh?
Joy's hiding spot for her weed.
Oh.
It's no secret vault.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good spot, in fairness. Especially with the table in front of it.
Can we meet up just for a bit?
No, I've got too much shit going on, like the fucking Ryan Foster investigation.
Yep.
Well, what can I do to help?
Nothing.
Nothing indeed. I think maybe he could.
There's got to be something a father can do to help his son.
Go out and have some fun with bloody Mia, okay? How about that?
I'd make a terrible sommelier.
Tasting notes don't have to be literal. Close your eyes and think about what it makes you feel.
Never really been into wine, so I can't relate in a way. You know?
It reminds me of Miami. After it rains.
Miami.
It's common for our subconscious to affect what we taste and smell.
He realizes what he done.
I grew up there.
Really? I thought for sure you were one of those stubborn New Yorkers. What else have you been hiding?
A lot. Is he gonna tell her?
Oh, I've been thinking about...
Fuck, he was about to tell her. He was about to tell her.
I've been thinking about what you asked me earlier.
I have to.
But it's not what you think.
I was gonna say it would be fun to try it your way.
Uh-oh. Well, now you're in trouble. Because now, okay. I wonder if she's just like playing him though. I don't know. Kind of get that feeling in a way that she's like, she knows that something's amiss.
Seems like kind of a small target to find a rideshare driver who's also a sexual predator.
Any driver will do.
There you go.
You only kill sexual predators. What about the story you told me about your mom's boyfriend?
It started out that way.
Uh-oh.
He was my origin story. And then the next few times I targeted men like him because I wanted to create the rush of my first kill.
I love that they're talking about this in a fucking open bar as well. I always get confused. Like, someone walking by hears them. They're just like, bruh. You know, like I said, there's always someone walking by. You know the way you kind of like, you just listen to people's conversations, not even like on purpose, but just when you're walking by someone, you'll just notice what they're talking about a little bit and you'll be like, huh, interesting. Like if you're walking past Dexter and this girl in the pub, you just hear one of them being like, and that's when I killed that guy. And fucking, you only kill sexual predators. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm getting out of here.
But between us, I just enjoy killing.
Yeah, I knew. She's definitely playing him, dude.
And when I have an itch, I scratch it.
I have a feeling she is. Maybe not.
Those men you killed are innocent.
Uh-oh.
Define innocent. But yeah, the media still labeled most of them predators. But the truth is, I'm the predator.
All right.
And I'm the idiot who didn't see that.
We'll see.
Are you sure everything is okay?
Everything is the opposite of okay. Everything's great.
Then let's do one of yours. Tonight.
Tonight?
Yes. Why not? Let's be spontaneous.
I don't know. I get a feeling she's planning something, man. Like, I just can't help but feel that. This all feels too weird to just suddenly be uncovered. Like, no, I actually just enjoy killing innocent men. Like, I don't know.
I'll get the check and you run out to your car.
I'll meet you at the corner.
Is she planning on killing him? That's the kind of vibe I get. Maybe Red was a sexual predator or something. I don't know.
Hate to say I told you so.
Yep.
And why'd you say it?
He's planning on killing her now.
Hi.
Trina?
That's me. See? Already a pro.
Well, this is awkward. Is he gonna have to...
Sorry, ours is an SUV.
What was that? We were in.
First of all, you don't have a hoodie like mine. Your face could wind up on camera.
I'm thinking you're having a bad case of performance anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to operating alone.
So am I, but at least I'm open to new experiences.
I don't know. This is weird. This whole thing is weird so far.
You're allowed to change your mind, but you got me all murder horny, so I'm gonna go and do my thing.
Murder horny. Crazy.
Gotta be honest, it's not how I wanted the night to end.
Yeah, I have an idea of how you wanted the night to end.
It's already going to be suspicious when one of Prater's dinner guests disappears right after the new guy shows up.
Yeah, she's gonna have to let someone die. He's gonna have to let someone die.
When Harry's right, he's right.
He's gonna have to just let someone die? Did some innocent person die now, though? Oh.
Don't have too much fun.
Alright. Someone's going to die in here. That guy. In the suit. He's dead.
Rye, neat. He'll have one too.
I can totally buy you a drink.
Wild. Imagine getting walked up to by someone who looks like that and have that happen to you. Good lord.
I had hoped the night would end with me in Mia's apartment, but I didn't know I'd be breaking in. But sometimes what seems like a dead end can lead to an unseen path.
He must be wondering what the fuck he did in life to deserve this. Oh, God. That's cool. What a shot.
And another trophy for her jewelry box.
Indeed.
Lose the clothes, and I'll get us drinks.
Alright. What is he gonna do, though? Is he just gonna watch this happen?
Wine okay?
I'm not really a vino guy.
Uh-oh.
And that is why you have to die.
He's just gonna watch it happen. Crazy.
911, what's your emergency?
Wow.
There's a guy screaming next door. You gotta send help. It's fucking Lady Vengeance.
Damn.
Help is on the way. What is your phone number?
Damn. Little anonymous tip. She's gonna know now, though. She's gonna know that was him, obviously, right? Crazy way to kill someone, by the way. So yeah, I guess she wasn't playing any games. She actually just does enjoy killing men. That's I thought she was, for some reason, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought for some reason she was trying to play Dexter like into, I don't know. I thought she was trying to like bait him into admitting he's the Bay Harbor Butcher or something. I don't know. I thought she knew more than she was leading on, but I guess not. Oh my God.
Don't worry. Once the lie burns holes through your corneas, you won't be able to see what I'm about to do to you.
That's fucked. The cops better hurry the fuck up, dude.
You will feel it, though.
Holy shit, they're gonna catch her.
Just in time. New York's finest at their finest.
Oh my God. Okay. But that is going to be two people that aren't showing up to the fucking dinner now, but they'll know why Lady Vengeance isn't showing up. Damn. Is she going to see him? Oh my God. Okay. Damn. Dude, he set it up so it looks like she killed Ryan Foster too? No way. Holy shit.
Ryan Foster, serial rapist. You are now a victim. Lady
Genius.
Vengeance.
Genius. Clappers in the chat for Dexter.
Even if I can't be in my son's life, at least I can make sure he has a life.
I can't believe that's how that ended up going with Mia. I just didn't see it going that direction at all. I thought she was actually like the only cool one there. I thought she was gonna be like Dexter in a way, you know, where she really did have a code and morals and was cool, but I'm kind of disappointed in a way, but I don't know. I thought she was gonna end up being a bigger part of this going forward and actually be a love interest for Dexter, but not really, I guess. He has too much to do anyway for a love interest, eh?
What do you think? Hotel Victims Watch.
Ryan Foster.
That's your $10. This is oxidized bleach.
Did he leave that there too?
I did not anticipate a serial killer.
Foster was murdered by someone with a hero complex.
Okay. I think that it's going to be interesting. She's going to completely deny the Ryan Foster one. Whoa. Probably. And that'll make things interesting because then she'll start to have doubts as well.
You have a full city block in Lower Manhattan.
Breaking news. Lady Vengeance has been caught.
I can only imagine the guests you have had up here.
You'd be surprised at who agrees to come to my humble abode.
Yeah, for sure.
Sir, we need to talk.
And with only...
I found where Mia's being held, but there's a problem.
Oh.
I can't get to her, and the feds could move her at any moment.
I hired you to make problems go away.
So they're going to try to break her out? Oh my.
Did I make a mistake?
Oh.
No, sir, you did not.
Philanthropy.
Holy shit. So she's just expected to break her out like that? But that's going to cause some serious, like, I don't know, like, division in the city. They know another serial killer's broke free and on the loose again.
The victim of last week's murder at the Empire Hotel was killed by Mia LaPierre.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he knows that ain't true.
They arrested Ryan Foster's killer. And get this, it was a fucking serial killer. Lady Vengeance.
Yep.
How do they know it was her?
They found the watch.
Was it you?
Sorry if I overstepped your boundaries.
Sorry if I overstepped your boundaries.
So should I go first, or?
Having a serial killer arrested doesn't sound like you.
Usually kills him.
I was recently reminded how important it is to have people in your life. I was so surprised when your mom loved me.
Me too.
When you were born, I was scared to death. I didn't know how to have a family. Trinity seemed like a devoted husband and father. I let the line blur between Trinity being my mentor and my target.
That's what got Rita killed.
After I killed him, I came home and discovered he'd already killed your mom. She died because of my selfishness, because of my mistake, and it broke me.
Yeah.
The truth. What's to stop innocent people from dying again because of you?
Hoping the difference can be having you in my life.
Not like you.
I don't want you to be.
Mm-hmm.
I promise I won't try to mold you in my image ever again.
Yeah, because we even saw that in New Blood as well. Like that's what I had been saying in New Blood all along. Like, even when Dexter was like, oh, he's like me, he has the dark, I was like, he's not like you because he really does have, he's what you wish you were, kind of, in a way, you know, where he really does care about people. He really does have a heart and really does feel his feelings quite a lot more than Dexter does.
Harrison, I have so many reasons to kill, but you're my reason to live. I still want a family.
Aw, Harry being there.
You're all I have too.
You did good.
I don't want to cry every time I see Harry doing this.
The guard said I'd be talking to a lawyer. I didn't know you went to law school. Harvard. What are you doing here?
Remember they talked about how when they went to prison they'd end up dead and stuff? Is she planning on killing Lady Vengeance here?
I just wanted to look you in the eye.
I know the game. I'm not gonna ask for help. I'm certainly not gonna do anything stupid, like ask for money or make threats.
Our mutual friend appreciates that. And we'll make sure that your time here is as comfortable and short as possible.
Okay. Okay. So that's what it is. He is going to help her as long as she agrees to the terms, right? Some other people have not agreed to those terms. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to end this video. If you want to drop a like, please do. If you enjoyed the video, that is. If you didn't, then you know what? Screw you, all right? Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. You can get early access to the remainder of the episodes over on the Patreon page. You can sign up as a free member and get access to episode 6 right now. I really appreciate you. That was Murder Horny. See you next time. Peace out.